what we can do against global warming. That's the big question that we all have. In previous videos we got that what is the global warming, what caused global warming and what's the effects of the global warming. But in this video we are going to learn some easy and useful ways for tackle with global warming and better say the whole climate change. Before starting video I want you subscribe to channel and ring the bell to be notified for upcoming videos. That's completely right that we humans are the major cause of the global warming by our activities. Global warming has some badly effects on the whole environment. And those effects are getting worse and worse every day, and by that way it threatens all the species on the earth, especially we humans. But the good news is that it's never late for taking action and start something new. I mean that we can do something to reduce the global warming together. Also, every single of us should know that none of us are not too little to make change. It's important to remember the equally vital contributions that can be made by private citizens, which is to say, by you. Change only happens when individuals take action. Ali Yahak, Deputy Director of NRDC's Clean Power Plan Initiative, says, "There's no other way, if it doesn't start with people." The goal is simple. Carbon dioxide is the climate's worst enemy. It's released when oil, coal, and other fossil fuels are burnt for energy, the energy we use to power our homes, cars, and smartphones. By using less of it, we can curb our own contribution to climate change while also saving money. Here are a dozen easy, effective ways each one of us can make a difference. Number 1, speak up. What's the single biggest way you can make an impact on global climate change? Talk to your friends and family, and make sure your representatives are making good decisions at the first step. On the other hand, most of us has an easy access to internet, so let's use it in the best possible way and advertise for our Mother Nature without any price. We can tweet on the Twitter or even making a website. There are also some other ways. For example, you can participate in the environmental protests against governments. Number 2, power your home with renewable energy. Choose a utility company that generates at least half its power from wind or solar and has been certified by Green Energy, an organization that vets renewable energy options. If that isn't possible for you, take a look at your electric bill. Many utilities now list other ways to support renewable sources on their monthly statements and websites. Number 3, weatherize. Building, heating and cooling are among the biggest uses of energy. Indeed, heating and air conditioning account for almost half of home energy use. You can make your space more energy efficient by sealing drafts and ensuring it's adequately insulated. Number 4, invest in energy-efficient appliances. Since they were first implemented nationally in 1987, efficiency standards for dozens of appliances and products have kept 2.3 billion tons of carbon dioxide out of the air. That's about the same amount as the annual carbon pollution coughed up by nearly 440 million cars. Energy efficiency is the lowest cost way to reduce emissions. One of the best ways when shopping for refrigerators, washing machines, and other appliances, look for the Energy Star label. It will tell you which are the most efficient. Number 5, reduce water waste. Saving water reduces carbon pollution, too. That's because it takes a lot of energy to pump, heat, and treat your water. So take shorter showers, turn off the tap while brushing your teeth, and switch to WaterSense labeled fixtures and appliances. The EPA estimates that if just 1 out of every 100 American homes were retrofitted with water-efficient fixtures, about 100 million kilowatt-hours of electricity per year would be saved, avoiding 80,000 tons of global warming pollution. Number 6, eat the food you buy, and make less of it meat. Approximately 10% of US energy use goes into growing, processing, packaging, and shipping food, about 40% of which just winds up in the landfill. If you're wasting less food, you're likely cutting down on energy consumption. Number 7, buy better bulbs. LED light bulbs use up to 80% less energy than conventional incandescents. They're also cheaper in the long run. A 10-watt LED that replaces your traditional 60-watt bulb will save you $125 over the light bulb's life. Number 8, pull the plugs. Taken together, the outlets in your home are likely powering about 65 different devices. An average load for a home in the US audio and video devices, cordless vacuums and power tools, and other electronics use energy even when they're not charging. This idle load across all US households adds up to the output of 50 large power plants in the US. So don't leave fully charged devices plugged into your home's outlets, unplug rarely used devices or plug them into power strips and timers, and adjust your computers and monitors to automatically power down to the lowest power mode when not in use. Number 9, drive a fuel-efficient vehicle. Gas-smart cars, such as hybrids and fully electric vehicles, save fuel and money. And once all cars and light trucks meet 2025's US Clean Car Standards, which means averaging 54.5 miles per gallon, they'll be a mainstay. For good reason, relative to a national fleet of vehicles that averaged only 28.3 miles per gallon in 2011, Americans will spend $80 billion less at the pump each year and cut their automotive emissions by half. Number 10, maintain your ride. If all Americans kept their tires properly inflated, we could save 1.2 billion gallons of gas each year. A simple tune-up can boost miles per gallon anywhere from 4% to 40%, and a new air filter can get you a 10% boost. Number 11, rethink planes, trains, and automobiles. Choosing to live in walkable smart growth cities and towns with quality public transportation leads to less driving, less money spent on fuel, and less pollution in the air. Less frequent flying can make a big difference, too. Air transport is a major source of climate pollution. Number 12, shrink your carbon profile. You can offset the carbon you produce by purchasing carbon offsets, which represent clean power that you can add to the nation's energy grid in place of power from fossil fuels. These 12 ways are just some simple steps which all of us can take immediately to reduce our carbon footprint. Remember, our planet is just like a bath tube and the greenhouse gases are like water. As long as we continue to emit carbon, our planet will only get warmer and warmer. So the only way out is to keep the amount of carbon emitted to a minimum as much as we can. What about you? What other ways do you know? If you know, let us to know it too by commenting it. Thanks for staying with us and watching the video. For supporting us, like the video and subscribe to our channel and stay tuned because we will upload a new video almost 3 times a week.